Hi, my name is Thomas from thomasjungauthor.com, and a couple of weeks ago I started posting some texts, some essays under the name Deconstructing Pride on my website, and as of last week I also started publishing some videos accompanying those texts. And tonight I want to preview a text I'm working on. I basically almost have finished, and I will publish either tomorrow or in the weekend, and it's called Paradise Lost, and the subtitle is Gay Culture and the Promise of Sexual Liberation. And in the introduction to that text, I will start I've written down a little observation I made, because the Pride marches and the Pride festivities, got criticized a lot in the past few years, and partly because of the sort of excessive sexual display, and even the nudity, but also sort of the people engaging in sexual acts on the streets. And the essay is trying to answer the question, what kind of dynamics are behind that? And I think an important, it is I don't think that the main dynamic or the main force behind it is what you would expect. So these people have no boundaries, have very loose morals, and therefore they have to do it. They are sort of endlessly shameless, and therefore they have to do it. And maybe, I mean, the people who actually do it in the end are, of course, very shameless. But their behavior is, I mean, I've seen it myself, firsthand. I've witnessed it from very close by, a scene. And I always wondered, why is that, and why do people condone it? Why isn't anybody saying, well, it's not okay, you cannot do it? Why is that? And I think the answer lies in sort of the own bigotry and the own sexual narrow-mindedness that these people themselves carry. Because what I've also noticed, that especially when you go to places where there is both party and sexuality or sex going on, sort of mixed, there are two sorts of people. On the one hand, there are the people that engage in it. They are very sort of relaxed about it, and do it in a proper way and with some ease. But then there are the people who want to participate but are somehow unable. They feel restrained, they cannot give themselves over, they may be afraid that people might talk, or that but you see, these are the people usually who bring a certain viciousness into the world, because they are scared of being shamed, being humiliated, and therefore they have to do this with other people, and they are usually very aware of their inhibitions. So, and one of the things why sort of this open sexual display and also sort of explicit sexual acts on the street are being defended is by exactly those people. I mean, that's from my personal experience, because I think in their head it goes something like this: well, once we can have sex on the street, I will be less disinhibited, if you know what I mean. And that's what I will start the essay with that little observation. And the essay is about the larger point I'm making here, namely that you can have all sorts of sexual freedoms and stuff like that, but it does not make people sexually free. On the contrary, it creates all sorts of new problems that do not do that world, any good. So that was a little preview of my next text, and I will publish it tomorrow or the day after. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.